Have you ever asked yourself why some people thrive well into their 90s while others begin to fade just after 80? It's not just about luck, and it's not always genetics. Most people never hear the truth until it's already showing up in their own lives. There are four silent forces that quietly wear down the body and mind after 80. They don't come all at once. They creep in little by little until one day you realize that getting through the morning feels heavier than it used to. And the hardest part, most doctors don't talk about them, most families don't know how to spot them, and by the time they're noticed, they've already taken a toll. But here's the good news. Once you understand what they are, you can do something about them. Because aging isn't about trying to live forever. It's about protecting your strength, your independence, and your peace of mind for as long as you can. So let's talk about the four hidden health traps that quietly shorten lives after 80. The fourth one may surprise you the most, and it might just be the one thing you can change today. If you're watching right now, let me know you're with me. Leave a comment with a 1 if this information resonates with you. If not, type 0. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. This video isn't here to scare you, it's here to prepare you. Because after 80, the rules of health start to change. The things you once brushed off, a restless night, a sore leg, a missed meal, can suddenly have deeper effects. And if no one tells you what to watch for, you can spend precious years feeling more tired, more frustrated, and more unsure of what's really happening. But it doesn't have to be that way. Today we'll walk through 4 hidden health challenges that quietly affect millions of people after 80. These aren't random guesses. They're backed by decades of research and real-life experience. And the best part? You don't need a doctor's degree to take action. Simple steps. Small changes can help you protect your strength and clarity for years to come. So stay with me, because the more you understand these traps, the more power you'll have to stay ahead of them. If you're watching right now, let me know you're with me. Leave a comment with a 1 if this information resonates with you. If not, type 0. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. The first hidden health trap is something that often goes unnoticed for years. It's not a disease. It doesn't always show up on tests. And yet, it quietly chips away at your body day after day. Doctors call it chronic inflammation, but some experts now refer to it as inflammaging because it shows up most often as we get older. Unlike the swelling you see after an injury, this inflammation is internal. It doesn't make noise. It doesn't always hurt, but it affects everything. Your joints, your memory, your heart, even your immune system. Think of George, 82. He didn't smoke. He walked every day. He ate decently and got regular checkups. But he still felt tired, foggy and achy more often than not. His tests came back normal. But one day, a specialist ran deeper labs and found high levels of inflammation in his system. Not from one big disease, but from years of quiet buildup caused by stress, poor sleep, processed foods, and a lack of deep rest. The truth is, your body becomes more sensitive to inflammation as you age. What you could ignore in your 50s or 60s starts taking a toll after 80. It slowly weakens your resilience, raises the risk of heart issues, memory loss, and even physical frailty. But here's the good news. You can lower it. You can turn it around, eating more real food, not packages and boxes. Moving your body gently, not hours at the gym. Getting deeper rest, even if it means saying no to things that drain you. Every small step you take helps quiet that fire inside. And when inflammation fades, your body begins to heal. If you're watching right now, let me know you're with me. Leave a comment with a 1 if this information resonates with you. If not, type 0. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. The second trap is something that sneaks in so slowly most people don't even realize it's happening. It's muscle loss, and it starts well before 80. After the age of 60, the body naturally begins to lose muscle a little more each year, but after 80, that process speeds up. And it doesn't begin with big changes. It starts with the little ones. You find yourself standing up from the couch more slowly. You avoid stairs because they feel just a bit harder. You hesitate before lifting that grocery bag. It's subtle, but it adds up. This condition has a name, sarcopenia, and it's not just about strength. Muscle keeps your balance steady. It protects your joints. It supports your metabolism and even helps control blood sugar. When muscle fades, your risk of falling increases. Your ability to bounce back from illness drops, and your independence begins to slip away. Let me tell you about Frank. He was 84, still sharp, still cheerful, still living on his own. But one afternoon he tripped over a rug and broke his hip. In the hospital he kept asking, "How did this happen? I always thought I was steady." What he didn't realize was how much strength he had lost in just the past few years. The strength he thought he still had wasn't fully there anymore. And once the fall happened, the weakness accelerated. Weeks in bed, then the walker, then the fear of walking alone. Muscle loss can quietly change your life, but it's not unstoppable. You can slow it. You can even rebuild it. It doesn't take hours at the gym. It just takes intention. Walking daily, using light resistance bands or household weights a few times a week, adding more protein to your meals, stretching to stay mobile. These small habits done consistently help protect your freedom. Not for running marathons, but for doing the things that matter. Getting out of bed safely, cooking your own meals, reaching for the things you love without fear of falling. Your muscle is your silent protector. And after 80, it just might be the reason you keep living. Not just longer, but better. If you're watching right now, let me know you're with me. Leave a comment with a 1 if this information resonates with you. If not, type 0. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. The third reason why many people begin to fade after 80 is something we've come to accept as just a part of aging. But it shouldn't be. It's poor sleep. Not just less sleep, but lighter sleep. More fragmented, less healing. You wake up 3, maybe 4 times a night. You lie awake longer than you used to. You start the day already feeling tired. At first, it just feels inconvenient. But over time, it affects everything. Your memory, your mood, your balance, even your immune system. Sleep is when the body repairs itself. The brain clears out waste. The heart resets. The muscles rebuild. And the mind finds peace. But when sleep becomes shallow, your body stays in survival mode. And it doesn't take long before the effects show up. Let me introduce you to Alice. She's 86. For years, she thought waking up multiple times a night was just part of getting older. But slowly, she began forgetting more things. She felt more anxious. She caught more colds. And she couldn't explain why she was always so tired. Her doctor eventually connected the dots. Her sleep wasn't restorative anymore, and that was robbing her of clarity, energy, and strength. But here's what turned things around for her. Not medication, not expensive treatments. She made small, consistent changes. She kept a steady bedtime. She cut back on caffeine. She opened the curtains in the morning to get natural light. And she made her bedroom a quiet, cool place to rest. She even started stretching lightly in the evening to help her body wind down. It didn't change overnight, but after a few weeks, her mind felt clearer. Her energy returned, and she started feeling like herself again. The truth is, after 80, good sleep is not a luxury. It's a necessity. It shapes how clearly you think, how steadily you move, and how deeply you enjoy the life you've built. It's not about sleeping longer. It's about sleeping better. And sometimes, the smallest change can give you back the healing your body has been quietly asking for. If you're watching right now, let me know you're with me. Leave a comment with a 1 if this information resonates with you. If not, type 0. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. The fourth reason why so many people struggle to stay well after 80 has nothing to do with the body and everything to do with the heart. It's emotional isolation and the quiet loss of daily purpose. It doesn't show up on blood tests, but it weighs heavy on the spirit, on the immune system, on the will to keep moving. As we age, our world often becomes smaller. Friends pass away. Children move far. Physical limitations make it harder to get out. And the roles we once held as caregivers, volunteers, leaders, hosts begin to fade. Suddenly the days feel quieter. Sometimes too quiet. Let me tell you about Bill. He's 88. His wife passed 5 years ago. His adult children live in other states. He still gets up each morning. He makes his breakfast. He keeps the house in order. But he once said, "The hardest part of my day is not talking to a single person." What he missed wasn't the noise, it was the feeling of being needed. The sense that someone was waiting for him, that his presence made a difference. And the truth is, it did, because the human heart is wired for connection. And when that connection fades, so does the spark inside us. Studies show that loneliness and a loss of purpose can shorten life expectancy even more than some chronic illnesses. But here's the part we often forget. Purpose doesn't have to be big. It doesn't mean going back to work. It doesn't mean leading a group. It can be watering the plants, writing a letter, calling a neighbor, feeding the birds, making one person feel seen today. Even the smallest act of connection can reignite something inside you. Because solitude is peaceful, but invisibility is not. You are not invisible. You are not done giving. You are not done being needed. So ask yourself, what brings you purpose today? And how can you protect that like it's medicine? Because in many ways, it is. If you're watching right now, let me know you're with me. Leave a comment with a 1 if this information resonates with you. If not, type 0. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. So now you've heard them, the 4 quiet health traps that too many people never see coming after 80. They don't roar. They don't announce themselves. They arrive slowly, through ordinary days and quiet routines. Chronic inflammation, that silent fire burning beneath the surface. Muscle loss, the strength we lose without even noticing. Shallow sleep that steals healing without making a sound. And emotional isolation, the quiet ache of feeling invisible in a life that once felt so full. Each one on its own is powerful, but together they shape how we age, how we feel, how we connect, how we stay strong. But here's what matters most. Knowing about them is already the first step to reclaiming your power. Because aging isn't about fading. It's about refining. It's about choosing what matters and letting go of what doesn't. It's about protecting your clarity, your strength, your voice, and the quiet fire inside you that still wants to live with meaning. You don't have to do everything at once. You just have to begin. Walk a little more this week. Eat one more meal with color. Call someone just to say hello. Stretch your body and your heart. Because after 80, you're not here to prove anything. You're here to live what you've earned with peace, with grace, and with purpose. And you're not alone on that path. If you're watching right now, let me know you're with me. Leave a comment with a 1 if this information resonates with you. If not, type 0. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you've made it this far, thank you. You didn't just watch a video. You gave yourself something rare, a moment to reflect, to understand, to gently prepare. And maybe something here spoke to your story. If it did, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 4 truths felt most familiar to you? Was it the quiet fatigue from inflammation? Or the way loneliness crept in without warning? Leave a comment below, even just a few words, because your voice might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. And if this brought you comfort, clarity, or simply a reminder that you're not alone, please consider subscribing. We're building something here, a place where wisdom is welcomed and every stage of life is honored. In our next video, we'll explore small daily habits that can protect your memory and mindset after 70. Until then, take care of your body, speak kindly to your heart, and remember, you still matter more than you know. If you're watching right now, let me know you're with me. Leave a comment with a 1 if this information resonates with you. If not, type 0. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.